Gretchin is ready. What's it? What's it? Which way? Oh, yes, I am going down. Hello? Who's there? I'm not doing anything. What now? Please, no more kicking. Yes, we'll go all sneaky-like.
Hi guys! So in this video I'm going to show how I made this Ork Gretchin Kit-Bash Workshop. So I bought this Necromunda set as I thought these figures were just awesome. I love how big and chunky they are. So for this set I'm actually following the directions, as there's quite a lot of pieces and it's quite intricate. But I'm going to make a few changes to this set as I want it to feature the Gretchin. As always, I'm amazed by how much detail there is in such a small figure. So to make it easier for painting, I'm just going to glue them to these bases. I'm using a hot glue gun, so it'll be easy to pull them off the bases later when I'm done. So I've already stuck a Gretchin head in this figure. Now I just need to chop off one of his arms, and I'm going to replace it with this part that came from an Ork mech gun. I've also attached a few other parts that came from that set. As I've only been painting these figures for a few weeks, I'm still very new to it. So I start by just getting a few base colours on. And I'm going to add this rust wash, which adds shadows to the figure, so already it makes it look a little bit better. Then I just need to repaint a few bits that got some wash over them. So again, I'm going to build a diorama into this photo frame, just as it takes up less room, and it means if I wanted to, I could hang it on a wall. So I take all the bits out and then add a board to the back, just to give me that extra little bit of room inside. So I made a mould of one of my son's Fortnite bases, and then made loads of copies just so I can cut them up and use them in dioramas. So these will be perfect for looking like metal sheets, and they still easily clip into each other, which would be great for the base. Then using a Dremel tool, it's easy just to cut into this plastic. and then it slots into place. So I've attached more of the base plates to the back, in no particular order, to make it look a bit more messy. And then I go through my box of bits just to see what else will fit in this workshop. I've also made a few spare extra parts from the Ork mech gun, which again I can use in this diorama. So like my previous diorama, I'm going to use these lights in it, just to give it a little bit more realism. So I start by drilling a hole through to the back. Then I can feed the light through to the front, which then get glued into these Lego pieces, so it looks like lights hanging from the ceiling. And that's it all done, so it's ready for the grey primer now. So I also cut this skull out of a bit of plastic. Now it's got primer on, just to check the lights still work. And now it's ready for painting. So I want it to look like metal sheets that have just been put together randomly, and they started gaining a bit of rust over them. So I've used a light silver all over. And now I'm using a darker silver mixed with a little bit of black. I've got this rust texture paint, which I can use, so I'm going to use it on all the edges and where the bits of metal overlap or meet. Again, I am new to this, guys, so any constructive criticism, please leave comments below on how I can improve my painting skills. So I'm using a dryer brush just to try and feather in the rust, just so it's not too harsh looking. And I also use this rust texture paint, as it just gives it a little hue of green, again just adding that rust look. And to finish it off, just doing some dry brushing with the original light silver I used, just on the very edges of all the bits of metal. And I can just go over some of the pieces, adding a bit of an extra colour in. And there we go, that's all done. I'm pretty pleased with the effect. So the big guy's all finished, just got to do a bit more painting on these little chaps. But as I may want to use these figures for other things, I don't want to glue them into the set, so instead I'm going to drill holes in the bottom and just poke some wire in there. And this way they'll stay in the set without moving. Even if I move the set around, they won't come out. So there we go, he slots in nicely. And then this is how it looks with all the figures painted and in place. Again, I'm pretty pleased with how this turned out. and I am aiming over the next few months to improve my painting skills. If you are new here and like what I do, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to be kept informed of my new videos coming out. If you can hit that like button and leave a comment below, this will help YouTube recommend me to more people, and it's nice to see what you guys think of this video, as well as giving me tips and advice on how I can improve things. Here's another video you may want to click on to see more of what I do. Okay guys, that's it. Bye for now.